Okay, students, today I am going to go over how to make a scratch board on Photoshop. First, you're going to go File, New. Make sure it's 12 by 12 by 300 RGB color mode. Again, we're going to do a scratch board. Okay, first thing you're going to do is I gave you a color choice in class that you had monotone, you did analogous, tertiary, or complementary. I'm going to go ahead and do color mode of monotone at the moment. And first thing you want to do is have a pen pad connected to your computer. So if you don't have a pen pad, make sure you get one. But then I'm also going to get a gradient, which is right here. I'm going to click on the gradient. And this click here here's my, again, I'm going to try to show it again. We'll go slowly. Gradient, the very top left, if you click on it, up here right in the middle, not the down arrow, but in the middle, this pops up, and you can add colors to this bottom. It might default to, I'm going to go ahead and save this one. Class. But now I've got one, but you can come in here and click on this one to start with, and if you want to add a color, I'm going to click these little holes, or just click in the middle. Well, if you click on it, now I can come down and change my color. Again, I'm doing monotone, so I'm using purple as my base color. I'm going to go ahead and go this direction with my purple. So I got dark, light, white, etc. So I can move these side to side. I can move this where the midpoint is. When I'm done, I just hit OK. Now there's 5 choices. I can do this gradient right here, which I'll show you. If I click and drag, it looks like that. I could click reverse it, do the same thing. It'll just go backwards. I can do this circle, which is everything from the center out. I can do it from up here. Let's say I do it like that. Let's say I reverse it and do that. Just different looks that you're getting. I can do the pyramid. I can do this right here. Again, whatever you want it to look like. Diamond. But I like the pyramid. The pyramid's my favorite. And it kind of looks something like that. I'm going to go right to that corner, see if that works. Perfect. So that's the first step, is get your color mode. Some of you have 3 colors, some have 2, some have tertiary, some have complementary. So make sure you follow your color rule pattern. Second thing you're going to do is you're going to add a new layer. What we're going to do is we're going to fill this by going to Edit, Fill, and we're going to fill it with black. Okay, so now we truly have a scratch board that you kind of see in art class. You have where you scratch it and the colors underneath. So if I scratch, I'm going to get all that. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to add a layer mask, which is right down here. Now my mask shows up. Now I have, I'm going to notice my bracket is around the white. I want to use a paintbrush. Again, I'm going to hover right over the B, paintbrush. And then I'm going to come up here and pick like a pencil. There's a crayon. I can use a crayon, I can use pastel, I can use colored pencil. I just want to pick one that's very small. With your pen pad, you can do really well with the harder you push on your pen, the deeper the carve will be, or the lighter you push on it, the softer the brush stroke will be. But I want to make sure I have black and then white. To get there, just hit D. D's for default. However, the white shows up first and the black. Go ahead and switch them, because where my bracket is where I'm going to be painting. And I want to paint black. So I have my brush, I have black, and I'm painting on my white layer over there. Again, if I do this, you notice it's coming out. If I don't like that, I can either switch these back and paint white over this. That's going to take a long time. Or I can just go edit, fill, white. Okay, got my black ink again. I'm going to go ahead and scratch. I'm going to go ahead and paint just this nice little 3rd grade sun. With the mouse, it's kind of hard to do this. And I might go ahead and make my cursor a little bigger. Well, that didn't do very good. I was wanting to paint all this. So I'm going to come in here. Like I said, I'm going to make this a little larger. Not very cool, but I want you to get the idea of the sun. Okay, and then I'm going to come in and again maybe make, let's see, there's a starting of a fence. My fence post right here. Again, you'll have better control with a pen pad. Then we'll crisscross this one. Crisscross. Yeah, you see the point. But you're scratching off the black. And what you're literally doing is painting black ink on this white layer mask. And since you do that, the white is what reveals this black. And this black up here where I painted this is actually hiding the black layer and revealing this underneath. So I hope this clarifies how to do it. Again, go online, find out a nice little picture you want to create, and go from there. Thanks a lot.